Hey YouTube, what's up? Pipe Noob here. Sunday afternoon, I guess. Yeah, Sunday afternoon. Sitting out in the backyard, making up some lists of different houses that my wife and I are looking at. Smoking a pipe. Well, I will be smoking a pipe in a minute. And enjoying the beautiful weather back here. We've been having some problems with the refinery. I live close to a refinery. We've been having problems with them lately, and they've been stinking up the joint. And finally, we took some community action, started holding them accountable, and what do you know? All the odors and aromas and stuff started going away. But it mysteriously wasn't their fault. But definitely, when we opened our mouth and started complaining, they miraculously cleared up. So this is the first time I've actually really been able to sit outside and enjoy the day. So I'm gonna take full advantage of it. What am I smoking today? Let's see. I'm revisiting the Sugar Barrel that I did a review on a while back. I decided I'd work on smoking through some of the stuff that I had open, and pulled the Sugar Barrel out and been smoking it. Took some of it with me down to Alabama when I visited Dad again and celebrated his birthday down there. And have it with me now. I'm finishing off. I have a little bit left in my cheap Chinese pouch here, and just thought I'd finish that off. And me and Tom, I'm having a Tom Collins today because it's a little bit warm back here. Oh, that's so good. Oh, so good. I don't know if you like gin drinks or not. I don't know if you like old-fashioned cocktails or not, but Tom Collins is becoming my go-to for hot weather. Let's see, what is a Tom Collins? A Tom Collins is basically sparkly lemonade with gin. Simple syrup, lemon juice, gin. Shake that up in a shaker, pour it in a glass, top it off with soda water, and you're good to go. Bob's your uncle. It's great to beat the heat. Give me a second here and get lit up. This is going to be a little bit different today. I've never revisited a blend on these shots before, or on these videos before. I don't think I have anyway. I'm getting old. I don't really remember what I've done. Well, I thought it'd be interesting to go back and revisit a couple. I don't want to get in the habit of just reviewing one done sort of thing. How do they hold up to the test of time? So I went back and I watched my old review on this, and it was pretty positive. I liked it a lot, and I kind of want to revisit it now that this one has, a couple months of age on it, a month or two anyway. And I've been smoking it pretty solid for the last couple weeks. Of course, I haven't been smoking a whole lot the last couple weeks. I couldn't really sit outside. Like I said, I took it with me down to Alabama, smoked it down there. Well, I like to get up in the morning and have a pipe in the morning sometimes, and this is a nice morning tobacco. So let's talk about it a little bit. Now, if you remember right, I talked about this last time. Sugar Barrel. This is not the original Sugar Barrel. This is a match from Pipes and Cigars, and there's several different matches, and this is considered one of the more accurate matches, at least from all the reviews that I've read. Never had the original Sugar Barrel, so I'm not judging it based on that. Hearing all the old codgers talk about the original Sugar Barrel and waxing poetic about it kind of makes me wish that I had tried it. But I gotta say, if this is a close match, original Sugar Barrel was pretty damn good, because this is really good. I like this a lot. I'm not super big into aromatics. We all know that. Of course, you can always say that, and then what am I reviewing on here? Aromatics. Well, I smoke a lot of non-aromatics when I'm not doing here. It seems to me like aromatics tend to be more popular with people. But this is an aromatic, and it's definitely sweet. It's not syrupy sweet. I've had sweeter tobaccos, but this has a definite sugary, almost a syrup type flavor, like a pancake breakfast syrup type sweet. Not really like maple or anything like that, and definitely not honey. Now I had oh man, talk about a sweet tobacco. I had one buddy of mine, Robbie. We met on a cigar forum, and he's he's come to be one of my favorite brothers of the leaf. I got a lot of good friends that I've made through the cigar community. Shout out to all of y'all. Y'all know, if any of you are watching, I love y'all. Robbie kind of stands a little bit head and shoulders above the rest. Not for any reason other than the fact that I got a lot of respect for him, and he likes pipes too. And he sent me some of his favorite Timmy's blend from Ridgewood Tobacco Shop in New Jersey. And now you talk about a sweet tobacco, and that one was cased with honey, and it had this honey and red wine flavor to it. That was actually, I gotta admit, it was pretty damn good. I can't imagine it being my day-to-day go-to blend. It's just a little too sweet for me. But it was actually pretty damn good, and you could most definitely taste the honey in it. I mean, I drink a lot of honey in coffee and tea and stuff like that, and I'm a big honey fan. I like to use honey as a sweetener quite often, and I know I can taste the honey flavor in it. So, and I drink a lot of red wine too. Probably a big surprise there. Red wine, brown whiskey, gin, scotch. God, Gary, what do you not drink? Vodka. Vodka's what I don't drink. That's my wife's spirit of choice. I'll drink vodka in like a Bloody Mary or something, but I prefer to have gin in a Bloody Mary. Why am I talking about all this shit now? We're talking about tobacco. Okay, well, we'll get back to the tobacco. So it's sweet, it's syrupy, but there's a graininess underneath it that, and I don't mean, how do I describe graininess? Like a cereal note, a grain note, a cereal note that underpins it. That I think ties it all together. You get this hint of sweetness, and then that cereal note underneath holds it all together. So this one has stood up for me. This one has definitely stood up for me. I will probably buy, a pound or so of this and throw it in a jar and cellar it. And of course, I don't know if I will or not. Aromatics, from what I hear, don't cellar well. And I got a shit ton of tobaccos in there to try. Yeah, I'm digging this. Now, I did dry it out a bit. I think I remember last time talking about it was a little moist and I should probably dry it out a little bit. I have dried it out a little bit. And it muted the flavor a tiny little bit, drying it out, but it burns so much better. Stage burn. It's in my Falcon. Now my Falcon works best for these kind of tobaccos, these aromatic or flavored type tobaccos. Different pipes work better for different tobaccos. And like my Cobbs, I love Carter Hall in my Cobb. I love Carter Hall and everything. I would like to get through one of these videos without talking about Carter Hall. Probably never going to happen. I like Burley's a lot in my Cobbs. I like aromatics in my Falcon. I got a Peterson and that Njord Viking or whatever the hell it's called, that are both that bent. I don't know what the hell the shape is. It's the 999 for the Peterson. You can go look it up. But the Njord has pretty similar shape. Those work really well for things like early morning pipe. And then for Virginias, my pokers are really good. They're a more narrow, deep bowl. It's just my personal experience. Your mileage may vary. That advice is worth exactly whatever you paid for it. Sorry, allergies been killing me lately too. Damn refinery. So anyway, what have y'all been up to? Let's see. Kind of told you what I've been up to. I haven't ridden my motorcycle much lately. It's just kind of been crazy. Work has been crazy. I am a consultant. You guys know that. I've talked about that. And client I'm on right now, it's about 100 miles round trip to them, and I've been commuting 3 times a week in the middle of Bay Area traffic, and it's bananas. 4 to 5 hours of my day are shot total between morning and evening commutes. And that's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And so then Tuesdays and Thursdays I go to bed early because the next day is commute. So for the last month and a week, month and 2 weeks, something like that, the manager there for the client, the manager for the team that I'm working on, has been out for paternity leave. I had a new baby girl. Saw pictures, beautiful little baby girl. it's not his first, so it's not his first rodeo, and he knew what he was getting into with lack of sleep and everything. But I'm really proud of him. He took some paternity leave, stayed home, uh, helped his wife, took care of his kids, took care of his wife. Um, you know, that's what men do. That's what men do. We take care of those we love, and he's um, somebody I've grown to respect. I've been working there 4 months now, I think, and I've really developed a pretty good respect for the guy. He comports himself well, and but anyway, while he's been gone, I've been trying to fill in for him on some different areas. They've got a full-time employee, obviously taking over his management duties, but then I'm sitting on some of the director level boards and architecture councils and stuff like that. Crazy shit y'all probably don't give a crap about. Let's see what else. Oh, I finally pulled the trigger, metaphorically speaking. I've been wanting a 3D printer for a very long time, for several years, and I'm very much a maker, and they're just too damn expensive. I mean, yeah, I can afford one, but I just couldn't justify it. Couldn't justify spending several $1,000s on effectively a toy, right? And so I waited. I've been watching, and they've really started coming down in price, and coming up in quality and value and build quality and stuff like that. So I finally decided to buy one. I bought one last week. It should get here this week. I've already got tons of ideas for stuff that I want to make for it. You can only make so many tchotchkes before you start looking for real stuff. So I downloaded a copy of some 3D modeling software, Fusion 360. It's complicated as hell, but it's free for personal and hobbyist use. So I downloaded that and started teaching myself how to do basic 3D modeling. Put together my first 3D model of something that I want to print. Also, I want to start making fishing lures. I thought that would be a really, really cool thing to use it for. Let's see if I can make some fishing lures. I don't know which kind of plastic filament to use for fishing lures. It'll handle, ABS and PLA and PETG and all this other crap that I don't even really know what all this stuff is for anymore. Although I know PETG is for food grade stuff. That's really all I know. Other than that, I don't really know the differences between all of them. I'm sure I will learn it. But I'm looking forward to that. And I'm definitely going to look to see how I can mix it into my tobacco hobby as well. One of the very first thing that I designed on the 3D modeling thing was a little cigar holder. I used to have this little metal foldable cigar holder that I kept in my wallet, and I could pop it open wherever I was at and set it down, set my cigar on it, and lost it. I tend to lose shit like that. So I designed a new one. It's not foldable, but it's pocketable and easily fit in a pocket or something like that. And I'm going to play around with the design and see how it works. And who knows? I might print up some of them and give them away on here. Maybe have a little giveaway. Then I had an idea for like a little pipe holder, a pipe rest that I can set my pipe on. That I'm going to draw up and see if I can render out in 3D and make a printable model out of it. All sorts of little crap like that. Of course, I'm going to make a bunch of mods for the actual printer itself to make it even better. And then I'll do the inevitable tchotchkes and shit like that, I'm sure. I'm going to play around with it. I found some fun little tchotchkes that I want to make for my wife that I think will make her grin. And then we need new door pulls for our cabinets. And we're having problems finding the exact ones that we want. So I thought I'd maybe try my hand at printing up one or two. They make really, really nice metallic filament. It's plastic, but it looks like metal, in like silver, bronze, copper, pewter, all that stuff. So I might, so I can print up new door handles for us as well. A lot cheaper than buying them. You would not believe how fucking expensive those things are. Holy crap. Yeah. So anyway, I'm looking forward to getting that, having fun. I'll report back my inevitable failures and hopefully a few successes. Oh shit, I've been talking for 15 minutes. I actually did talk about tobacco a lot this time. So anyway, let me know how y'all are doing. Let me know how your day's going, how your week's going, how your life's going. I'd appreciate it if you put a like down there and maybe recommend me to your friends. I'm over 100 subscribers now, and I'm just gobsmacked by that. I know it doesn't seem like a lot to some people, but me, I'm like, wow, 100 people, 100 people that have actually listened to my ramblings. Okay, cool. Try and make it worth your time. And try to be respectful of it. But I'd appreciate any comments you have down there. Likes, dislikes. Tell me what you think. Recommend me to your friends. And y'all have a good day. Enjoy your weekend. Take care.